at this level, there aren't any, like, age is just a number. No one really talks about that, and the game doesn't know your age. And they play like vets, and they go for it, and they have the mentality of people who have been on the team forever. So
when they came in, were there ever times where you said, no, we do things this way?
No. I mean, I think when you're a new player on the team, you kind of have to teach them the ways of Nebraska volleyball and the standard we set every day at practice. But they fit in pretty smoothly, and they really buy into everything we do here at Nebraska.
I'm done.
Okay.
Besides the match yesterday, do you have a favorite activity or moment that your team has done together?
In Tampa so far. I think it was really fun when we went on the yacht. That was really cool. We had like this silent disco thing upstairs, and we all kind of danced and had a fun little party together. So that was really a highlight for sure. But I think winning is also a really big highlight for us.
Several of your teammates yesterday said it hadn't hit them yet that they had, made it into the national championship. Has it hit you yet?
Honestly, no. I think it's just crazy because it feels like we really put our foot down last night, and it just kind of feels unreal that we're going into a national championship on Sunday, and this is everything we've worked for all season long, and we've worked our butts off, and it's just, it really hasn't, honestly.
Ally, looking forward to facing Ally?
Yeah, I love her. We talked earlier, and it's going to be a really good matchup for sure. Very competitive teams.
Is it going to feel a little weird seeing her on the other side of the net?
Yeah, we respect everyone goes their own ways, but we're really close still, and it'll be a super fun match for sure.
What have you seen different from John? I mean, has he been a different coach this year dealing with this team, or is his approach the same as always?
I think he kind of adjusts based on the type of players we have on the team. I think everyone can be coached in different ways, and I think he's done a really good job of being open to learning to coach people in different ways, because some people handle things differently, and I think he's kind of approached the tournament in a really good way and has been coaching us really well. So
what difference have you seen?
Nothing different. I just think he's been very encouraging, and just kind of letting us do what we do best, and we've kind of come into this tournament ready and prepared, and he's instilled that confidence in us.
Along those lines, back to maybe the way he's coached those freshmen, does he coach them the way he coached you, or you coach them differently?
I think I'm a little older, so I think I can take more heat, I would say. But all the freshmen have different personalities, and each of them kind of take encouragement or sometimes need a kick in the butt, or I guess he just knows what each player needs.
How much appreciation do you have for the Texas-Nebraska rivalry?
It's going to be a huge matchup for sure, and they're a great team, and they're super physical, but we're a great team too, and we're ready to fight, and it's all going to come down to who can play the best together and have the most heart.
Sorry if you touch on this. Did they recruit you much?
Yes, they did.
So what did it come down? Like, was it a serious consideration, or was it kind of always Nebraska?
I think growing up, I have a lot of family in Nebraska, and I was open to anything, but I think it ultimately came down to family and where I felt most at home.
You ended their season a couple of years ago in Austin. I mean, what do you remember about that match? Like you and Lindsay really had a decent match that night.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really good match for us, and I think just being back in Texas was really cool for me. I had a lot of family there too, and a lot of friends from high school, and it was really fun and exciting, and it was a cool environment. Playing at Gregory is really intense and it's intimidating, and we really rose to the occasion.
Ally, what do you remember about that feeling walking off the court in 2021?
After what? After the Texas game?
After the Wisconsin match.
Or Wisconsin, yeah. Yeah, that was like depression. We really fought hard, and that was a 5-set match, and I think we started off the 5th set pretty rough, and we battled hard and came back, and we lost by 3 points, and it was really heartbreaking to get that close, and we worked so hard to get to that point just to come out in a 5th set by 3, so definitely heartbreaking, but it definitely fueled our fire for the next seasons, and we're at this point again. So
was that extra motivation to not feel that way again?
Oh, absolutely. Sunday? Yep, we're coming in strong on Sunday for sure.
Are you doing anything specifically here to prepare for a Texas long, lengthy, pretty mature team?
I think obviously we're going through our normal scouting reports and stuff like that, but I think ultimately we're going to stay on our side of the net and not focus on who's on the other side, and we know what to do, and we can compete with anyone on the other side. So
you've been part of a lot of history this year. Sunday. First time on network TV. First
Yeah.
time on a Sunday. You thought about that at all?
Yeah, I mean, this year's been insane, breaking records left and right, and Volleyball Day in Nebraska was insane, and now we're going to be on national television playing for Natty, and just women's sports is growing so much, and I'm just really grateful to be a part of that catalyst for change. So.
Merritt talked about yesterday having no regrets. What do you have to do on Sunday to have no regrets from the season?
I think just fully unleashing and going for it and playing the best we absolutely can. It's not going to be perfect, and it could be really ugly volleyball, but at the end of the day, it's just who can push through and play point for point, next ball mentality type of thing, and just playing together and playing for each other.
Sure you wanted to read up?
Okay, thank you though.